I would absolutely recommend Agile ticketing to other venues. It's so easy to use. It's user-friendly both on a business standpoint and a theater standpoint, certainly user-friendly on a customer standpoint. It's simple, it's timely, it's fast, and it just really, really, really is, I think, if not the best, one of the best ticketing systems on the planet. Personally, I think it's the best. It works out really, really well for us, and we're really happy with it. I wouldn't change or trade it for the world.
I recommend Agile all the time. When anybody asks me what, like I tell people if they just start, because most of the time somebody either has an ulterior motive because they're connected to a company that's trying to sell their software to us, or there's someone that's just telling me they're having ticketing problems. I always recommend Agile. And the reason why is that most of the ticketing companies that reach out to you have not actually figured out what our problems are. They don't know that we're selling 250 different films for a week. Their software is really tailored generally, my experience, has been that it's tailored for a concert or an event where they'll be like, oh, well, we do multiple events. I'm like, yeah, what do you do, 3 concerts in a row in one night? That is nothing compared to the complexity of a film festival. You know, a film festival has needs that are way above and beyond that of any, art house theater or concert promoter or anything that has to do with an event. I mean, we need to be able to have lines go quickly and people pick movies and buy movies from A to Z, in 100 options with different membership discounts on top of that.
I would recommend Agile for a number of reasons. The first is that there's a lot of support built in. There are people on the phone that you can actually talk to. It integrates very well with the website. Of course, we needed someone in-house to help with that, but that was our own staff. It works well as, I guess, all the different facets of the system work really, really well together. For example, membership is sort of like a pass, but also it's like you can do your concession sales as well as pack sales, and any sort of ticket that you'd like to sell, it's possible to sell.
I would, and I have, so yeah, absolutely, totally. It's like I feel like it's scalable. It works for a small community-driven art house cinema, and it works for a small festival, and it works for us who have a festival of 200,000 people and have a single screen cinema. I mean, I've recommended you guys to TIFF, which is apparently could be a big deal, and I've recommended you to some other places in Toronto as well, and others.
Absolutely, yeah. It's been, when I first started working at the theater for years, I started working at the box office, and over time I wanted to change a lot of things that needed improvement. Finally getting into a position to do so, and the POS was either number 1 or number 2, because with the other one was our website, but those are very synced up. The program, the whole application has been really revolutionary for us in making our workflow a lot easier, making the membership so much easier for our staff, not having to do things manually, having more control as about how we put things on sale, when the tickets are released, and we've actually seen a significant return on investment, either from increased ticket sales or increased donations. By making it much more easy for our customers to be able to give us money, they have taken us up on that offer. So I would wholeheartedly recommend Agile.
I would. I mean, I think the fact that it's a small enough organization and a small enough company that they're willing to adapt and tweak things and work with us to come up with new solutions makes it really a great organization to work with. The fact that you're used to working with small independent art house cinemas is great, and film festivals. So for the most part, we've not been able to stump you, other than maybe some internet connectivity issues we have with our point of sale system, things like that. But most of the time you guys actually had already done something before we even knew it was something we needed to do.